Hello everyone and welcome to Undertale Last Corridor. Over here we will be showcasing the murderer Sans. That's right, the murderer himself. So his first little ability, as you can see, he can plant little traps around the corridor. They're hidden, and if you get caught by them, they paralyze you. And now the way the murderer works is at the start of the round, they have 12 moves they can select, and they can pick 6 of the 12. They can also plant those invisible traps at the same time. This happens before any of the players can actually go in. They already used one of their moves, it looks like, and summoned a blaster from above. No, that wasn't a move? Interesting. Must have been a trap then. Must have been a trap since you aren't passively shooting any more blasters. Alright. So, yeah, because in the other round, there was not a single blaster that happened passively in like multiple minutes. So it has to be tied to the traps, if not an attack. So what's the first move? First move, little bone spikes. Okay. They don't hurt that much. I think the real issue is that there's a lot of them, but they're kind of fast. If they appear by you, they could be a problem, and Sans could probably walk into them. That's really the only threat those pose. What else? Da, 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 da. Okay, bone spin. A second bone, and now it turns blue. Now it's back to white. Okay, okay. Third move. Bone zone, fairly typical. Fourth move. Let's see. Oh, it's a little telly plus blaster. I like it. Wait a minute, that's a dead Papyrus. Except he didn't turn to dust. His corpse is just lying there. Okay. Fifth move. What? It's all foggy now. And it looks like he's doing a bunch of little tellies. It reminds me of that one move for Insanity. And the final move, number 6. Oh, there are only 11 attacks? Alright. Well then, let's go to the other 6 attacks. Here we go. Now for the other 6 attacks from the Murder Sands. First one, it's Blaster, and if they use it again, 2 blasters, and they use it a third time, 3 blasters. It's a little like Old Dust. Oh, and there is a trap right there, and if I run into it, I get frozen. The next one's a little above blaster. Actually, that was a trap. The above blaster is a trap. That one's an attack. That big blaster is an attack. So what's the third move? Oh, right, the side blasters. So side blasters will appear for a little while. It's not exactly threatening. Right now, I wouldn't classify the Murder Sands as too scary, but with a buff or two, this could be a pretty terrifying Sands. Like, they already have high damage, right? If they land their high damage attacks, but some of the attacks seem a little lackluster presently, which I think is bound to happen when you have 11 separate attacks, plus traps. Okay, so that was the Bone Wall plus Bone Wave, and then you have the Bone Walls coming the other direction. And I think this is the last move, the Spike Bones coming down to try to kill you. If there's another one, they'll show it, but I think that was the last one. All right, so that's it for the Murder Sands. Let's move on to the next one. Okay, so I was told that LittleDust has new variants for Blue Soul. For this fire move, looks like you have to kind of spin around, and the spin bone. So this is the Blue Soul for the fire. And then what about the spin bone? Well, we're not blue anymore, so I guess we need to wait to be blue. Here we go. We're blue now. And spin bone. And now it's spreading out. Okay, so let's just to be sure, use the fire again now that we're not blue. I want to make sure we're not being confused. Yeah, when we're not blue, there was a totally different fire attack. So yeah, Yep, these moves have blue soul variants. Very interesting. Let's go on to the next character. Okay, so now I was told LittleKiller has a variant on their Void. So let's take a look at this. Where's the Void? There's Void. So let's use it once. This first time, this is the normal Void, but I'm assuming it either requires blue soul or for me to use it multiple times. Let's wait. Okay, let's try to use the Void with blue soul and see if that does anything. Oh, wow. It makes like a whole little big ball of void around me. Interesting. Okay, that's pretty cool. So now, let's move on to the next thing. Here we go. Okay. So, I'm already pretty darn low on health. There's a 2D part of this. I feel a little fast. Oh no, it's like the Dust Trust. Oh gosh. Oh gosh, I'm not good at these. No, you're hacking me. Oh gosh. I lived it. Okay. So that's the 2D one. All right. Now let's do the other ones. Sixbones here has a new move as well. Sixbones Puddles. I use this bone and it makes a puddle. They aren't big. And I'm assuming they did damage. No one walked in them. But yeah, that's the new move. I'm going to use it again. And let's just see its damage. They both have 28 max health, so hopefully it doesn't kill them. I would not be. Oh, yep, they're dead. Okay, well, don't die. Every man's been changed now to have bigger heads. As you can see, the heads aren't painfully small anymore. Last phase also has puddles, but you can make way more in last phase, which is pretty cool. As you can see, it just keeps going and going. Here we go. So, I'd heard that they have a 2D part to the final attack now. So let's take a look at what that is. And you might notice I did select Perseverance Help Tail, because I heard that it's difficult. I don't know if that's true. Ooh. How do I jump? Oh, wait. My controls were inverted, so I had to jump with the opposite motion. That's so strange. I do kind of like this more as a... What the... What's with my controls? These are like sideways. Look, I'm not... Okay. So I think that's the change to the final attack. I think otherwise it's going to be standard, but we'll play through the whole thing. After this, I think there's one thing left to show. Possession Sands has a warning on his vines, but I don't think that requires a whole segment. All right. So yeah, that's pretty much the end of Last Breath. Let's move on to the next character. So, I have an interesting character here. Meet Dusttale Frisk. This isn't just any Dusttale Frisk since I'm maxed. I don't actually... Okay, I press R to use my shield, and while it's active, I guess I'm just unable to die, or it probably... Yeah, it's like the Dusttale fan game. It absorbs damage. And on top of that, it looks like I'm Kindness Integrity. Interesting. So I have multiple souls. This is pretty cool. Unfortunately, 48 health's kind of low. But yeah, this is Gold Papyrus. Or Yoda Papyrus, or Yoda Sands, whatever you want to call it. It's a very special one. I think you need like 80,000 XP on Papyrus to use it. It's a little high. 75,000. A lot of stars. Anyway, I don't think they have that many special attacks, if any. It's mostly just the model that demonstrates that they are the ultimate Papyrus player. All right, and we've also seen what Dust Frisk is capable of with the whole multiple souls thing, integrity plus kindness here. Let's go on to the final thing that we have to showcase. Oh wait, there's a little cutscene when you die as Dusttale Frisk. That's interesting. Wait a minute, what? What? I'm now Dusttale Chara? Hold up. So you mean that I have... basically, I have kindness, integrity, and determination? Oh my gosh, okay. So my knife does 99. I have a move called Dusttale Slashes, which homes in on sands. It does a little bit of damage, and I can use it again. And I have a move called Erase, which according to Yoda restricts their attacks. Also, it looks like the Dusttale slashes can be charged up. So I'm assuming that means I can just lock you out of an attack or two. Yeah, that's pretty brutal. Okay, I like it. I'm not sure if this character is strong. I'd have to use some more to figure that out. But this is pretty cool. So, with that, now let's move on to the final thing. I wasn't actually told which is the new move for Papyrus, but I'm assuming it's the last one. Yeah, I think this is new. So, you have little warnings on the walls as bones poke out. Let's make it a bit more intense by using all my other moves. Here we go. Now I think it's a little more difficult to avoid. Admittedly, this attack isn't too crazy on its own, but it's cool. All right, and I think that's all the new content. That's all I was told about. So, well, actually, there's a secret skin upgrade. And OuterOuter! I haven't used OuterOuter. Oh my gosh, I forgot OuterOuter. Let's go to OuterOuter. Then we're done until I find that skin upgrade out. All right, here's OuterOuter. Also, I'm not only am I maxed on Outer, but I heard this might have a skin upgrade. If it does, I probably have it. So let's go through the skin. So not only, okay, yeah. Oh my gosh, they got incinerated. Where did they go? Anyway, second move, Star Chaos. Star Chaos Chaos. Oh my gosh, the stars are still falling. It must be a passive or a really long attack. Third move, Rock. It explodes. Fourth move, Bones falling. Sixth move, Gravitational Field. Sixth move, Spinning Stars. And now let's just use our falling stars too. Yeah, a lot of stars. This looks horrifying. I love it. So yeah, this is cool. It looks like it might even be powerful. It's hard to tell since they're mostly standing and taking it, but this does look like it could be pretty darn powerful. All right. So, with this, I think we are finally done with this showcase. There was so much. Wait, they're spinning? Phase 2. Let's take a look. First move, stars. Yeah, that's a lot of stars. Second move, supernova. I'm going to use that away from them in case it kills them. Yeah, that's a lot of stars. I'm glad I didn't combo that. If anything else, they might have died. Third move, spinning stars. And they are so fast. My gosh. I'm not going to use the black hole while those stars are out. I don't want it to kill them. Okay, black hole. If I remember right, it can like pool players. Yeah, I think I have passive stars. Okay. Regular blasters and falling bones. Now let's use the stars and try to kill them, since I don't think I have a final attack. Alright. Perish. Alright. With that, we are all done. Thanks to Overseer and Yoda for helping me out. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all next time. Thanks for watching.